And we're live again. See how this goes today. Too hard to listen. Did some changing up of things on the screen. See if I like it better. I don't know. But I figured it's time to get the headgear together, including mine. So let's see what we can get done. Oops. What if I need to pop out chat? Notified! Yes! Woo! Success! Well, at least you were. So again, everybody hit the bell. If you're not getting notifications, you have not hit the bell. And that's probably what's going on. So how are you doing today, Vince? What's going on? How's your Sunday? How's your Sunday, man? Or things? Yeah, if you call it that. If you call it fun. Oh, shoot, I forgot one thing over there. Dang it. I gotta go grab something. Because I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it. Gonna need it. Need this thinner for that primer. The Mr. Color thinner. Just forget I need that. This. Because I'm going to be using this to brush on. Come on. I hate you. I hate you, cameras. Although they're better. Come on. There we go. Mr. Surfacer, this black brush on primer. Great. Got a lot of color. Smoking a cigar. Nice. I wish I could smoke cigars still. I know as soon as I smoke a cigar, I'm going to want a cigarette again. So I am not ever touching a cigar again, probably. Until I probably hit... Trying to balance it out. At some point, the cigarettes and the cigars won't affect your life and life expectancy. So the second I kind of figure out I'm done, that's when I'll start smoking again. But yeah. Overhead. Does it work better like this? I don't know. We'll see. I feel like it's too squinched in the center. I don't know. So here's the thing. These were Let me get my headgear on. So Gilman, they pre-glossified these. I might kind of want to sand that a little bit and redo it, but I think I'm going to stick with it. And let me grab... No, because I'll have to re-gloss. That's on that side. Yeah. Maybe I'll redo this while I'm I don't know. Should I do it for those little air bubbles that are in there? How you doing today, Jerry? Those tiny little air bubbles in there. Hey, Raphael. How you doing today? It's Puerto Rico. Let me grab some sandpaper and respray this. I need this, and I need this. Let's just grab a bunch. So I think I'm just gonna redo this because there is some air bubbles in there. Oh no, you can bring a cigar. I just can't have it. So I'm gonna go ahead and sand this out a little bit. Don't like there's some little imperfections in there. Then I'm going to respray this. Prepping a kit. What you prepping? Jerry, what are you working on? Anything? You're still there? I need, that was 400. I'm just going to go straight to 1,000. See what happens. Nice. I don't know. The air conditioning is once again not keeping up, so it's warm in here. It's whenever it's super humid, I've noticed, is the problem. Those bubbles might be in, yeah, those air bubbles are in the casting or print. These cast are printed. I don't know. Hey Banshee, hey Russell. Okay. No, I need to spray these. I need to bring it. I need to get a camera that goes over there to the spray booth and the. So I got to go spray these. I sanded them. I'm gonna go spray them in clear. I think they're okay though. I need to clip them on something. Here we go. And then let me get my UV protectant. All right, sprayed them. These got to dry for a bit now, though. There. I think it worked a little. Yeah, it should be okay. All right, these got to dry. Let's put this here. It's gonna take a bit. Quarter scale Conan won't say the. Print was. Joe Hudson's Quint. What are you thinking? What base colors are you thinking? Like, what are the choices? Where are you at? And I'll go back to working on this eyeball a little bit. I don't think the orange, the weird thing about the orange pupil that I was trying to do with the replicant reflection, when you do this, it turns in, when you turn it, unless you're looking directly at it with some light, which is kind of cool, it stays in shadow mostly, and it turns black. But I think it's too, I don't think it's orange. It doesn't match the color enough. So I was thinking, and this could go completely sideways, is I'm going to try some fluorescent orange in there, mixed in with some of that regular orange. And let's see how that goes. What the heck is in here? Oh, there's like a little flake of something. And it won't come out. Really bad. Oh no. Wait, was it? It's not my print, is it? I didn't. Did you buy one of Conan for me? Somebody did. Who's the I want to know. Green, blue, and brown of the figure. What is the base? I don't. I'm trying to remember what the base looks like. What are the bases? Okay, that's what I thought it was the Hulk. Yeah. What is this? And my paint got all waterified overnight. That's okay. I'm gonna kind of brush some of this blue in there. Oh, what if? That's what I was thinking. It was kind of plain. It wasn't anything. What if you did like a sand color? But I don't know. I would almost do something very neutral and then just do the jaws and bone, like a dark gray or a black, because you don't want it taken away too much. But I see what you're saying. Yeah, I that is a tough one. It's got all kind of messed up here. We could do it like the jaws were metal, like a trophy almost, like in brass or silver or something. I think they'd look better as like actual jaws probably. Oh man, that sucks, Raphael. I'm sorry. And that's I got to get in the habit of opening things quicker sometimes too, because after that long, it's hard to like go back and be like, "Hey guys." Surprised you're not working on a Hulk, Raphael. Just kidding. Vince, how's the Quint turning out? And Jerry, which Eternaut are you working on if you're still there? I still have to watch all my movies for a model of the movie. I don't have time for that. Might run real quick in the morning to see Fantastic Four just so I can get it out of the way. Don't want to see it. Don't want to go. Okay. That a little bit. I think I'm gonna stick with that. Yeah. That's why sometimes like simple black. You can't go wrong with black. It just can't. All right. Let's see. I think I need to start this pupil over. So I'm gonna go in there with this darker, kind of like a really dark blue at this point. All these other colors are kind of going on top of it. And let's try. Now, I don't think I should use straight fluorescent orange here. think I'm gonna mix it with, ooh, that is bright. Get that on camera. Mix it with some of this Nova orange. I'll mix that together. All right. So, hair dryer. Dry fast. Come on. Is this dry yet? No, it's still a little touching the edges. Close though. So I'm gonna glue on. I was thinking of using resin to glue these parts together, but I don't think that's a good idea because I don't want to make like a big ball of a big glob of anything there. So I think I'm just going to glue these on. How do they go? Make sure I got the right side. One goes here. How do you know how much they have to fit on his head? Ugh, this isn't fun. They're still sticky. Stop. Okay. This is still wet. It's the humidity. Okay, so gonna do some of just plain Nova orange again. Still a little wet down there, but I'm gonna tap it around and try and leave that. Oh, I missed that color there. Maybe this was a bad idea. Kind of wanted to have that look to it. Now there's two little holes, but there's, I gotta go into this little sandpaper, but how do you know like how to angle them? I guess yeah, it looks like it's cut to fit the right way, so should be okay. All right, mixing in some fluorescent, which really isn't doing what I thought it would. That has to dry. Nothing's drying fast. Hey, Kirk. No, it's not almost over. I just started. You just got. How you doing today, Kirk? Drying. Nothing's going my way with this one little spot. All right, here we go. And of course, I just bumped that. Oof. Sorting Godzilla toys. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? And what's the local show? Man, it is taking forever for things to dry. I almost think I do need to bring that color all the way up, because if you look at it on an angle like that, it's going to look... Will that look wrong? Wait. Yeah, it goes right up to the edge. You're going to have to paint like a little black line, so I got to bring it all the way to the edge. Hey, Thomas, thank you so much, man. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that a lot. So I think I need to bring that color all the way up. What are you working on today, Thomas? Hey, Stormheart. All right, yeah, it's got to stay like that, I think. Otherwise, you get a weird... I think I'll paint black around the edge. Oh no, you gotta work. Are you at work now? Are you working while it's doing? Between shifts. All right. All right, that's gotta dry again. Okay. So, with these glasses, with the headgear, do I want... You have this piece that goes... This is like the light that goes on the... this metal piece here. And there's the rest of the white wispy whiskers. So that's there. And there's a... This happens on print sometimes. You get a little dot at the very last layer. It's like an air bubble dot. So I'm hoping when I prime it, that kind of gets filled in. I'm going to be priming the edges around there, but I got to get these glasses on first. And the mirror part. So the mirror part clicks in, glues in here, right there, which fits really well. Like that fits perfect. My problem is I think I almost, well, no, I think I'm going to glue it first. Let's do that. So let me get some glue down. How do I want to do this? I'm going to use a pin instead of a toothpick. Maybe a toothpick. Yeah, let's use a pin. All right. Put some glue. And I'm going to put some glue right in that spot. Not sure it's enough. One more. Put a little glue on the mirror. Russell, what time is it over there right now? It's got to be late evening, I'm guessing. Russell, sorry. There we go. All right, clicked it in. Wait, no. There. I think that's, yeah. Okay, so that's in there. Now, the arms, I'm going to need, I don't know if you can see this. Zoom. All right, that's where they go into that little like flip right there. And it's on both sides. It just needs a little. I'm gonna drop this. Everybody knows I'm gonna drop this. And it's gonna break. And I'm gonna cry. All right, let's see if I can get this side too. Ugh. So worrisome. 10:45. Oh man. So it's a lot later than I thought. Okay. Well, sweet dreams, sir. It's shortly. Okay. I think I got a fingerprint on there. It's still sticky. Ugh. Humidity. Can't wait for this summer to be over in terms of weather. All right, I'm gonna put in a little more glue. And let's do, I think I got this right. Okay. This one goes here. And I'm just gonna kind of make it go straight back. Is that right? No, I knew it. I knew it. And now we got that point where the glue won't ever stick again. Watch. Okay. I should have done this in, I should have done this with the alligator clip holder. Rod Stewart was pretty good. It ended weird though. Like he did a lot of covers. And again, I'm not a huge Rod Stewart fan. He did a lot of covers. Only some of his own songs, but a lot of covers. The last song he played was Love Train. And it's like, this is your last concert ever. I would think you'd be like playing all of your hits, ending with your own song. It was weird. And then last night, yep, that's where we're at. Okay. Last night was Toto, Men at Work, and Christopher Cross. And actually, it was a really good show. I'm not a big any of those bands fans, but Toto was fantastic. They did a really good show. Men at Work sounded awesome. Christopher Cross actually sounded awesome. Yeah, the Rod Stewart thing was very strange. It was very strange. Like songs that you like, he played most of his hits, but there's some that you're like, I don't know. It was weird. You would think you'd end on your own. And then it just ended. There was no like, hey, thanks for being fans for all these years. None of that. It was just over, which scared me a little bit, like something went wrong. but I don't know. It was weird. Oh, this is not gluing now. I need someone to come over here and spritz this with Kicker. No. Yeah, it was like he does a good show. That's the thing. Like it was all a good show. And see, same with last night. It was all a good show. Yeah, I've heard Manic Street Preachers. I've never seen them. This is sometimes why UV resin is a better glue than CA glue. Because I could just hit that with the light and be done. Now my phone's ringing. Wonderful. Okay, wait. I think it's glued enough. Gravity hit it a little more. Ah, it was right there. How was that show? Was it good? All right, that should do it. They look crooked though. Oh my God, what is this? What's up? Hold on 1 second. Hold on, I'm streaming. I gotta pause everything. Hold on. Oh my God. It was my dad wanting to know what color my garbage cans are. Oh man, that's funny. And he had to call back twice about it. That's good to hear. I've got 4 shows that aren't my choice here in the next 2 weeks. The next 2, next weekend, next Thursday is Billy Idol and Joan Jett, which I like Billy Idol. That'll be cool. And then the next one is Offspring with somebody. I don't know. Not something I care about either. So how do these stay on his head? Jerry, are you still here? Do these just kind of balance on his head? It looks like it. Yeah, there's a little notch where those go. Okay. Oh, I see. Back here. You can glue there and there. Okay. All right. Let's get this last piece on. Thanks, Steve. How you doing today? I wanted to get this be a lot farther this week, and it just, again, everything gets in the way. We're recording the next episode on Tuesday. I'll give it, since everybody's here, since you come to the live streams, you get sneak peeks. We are having a Daniel Angelozzi interview. We're interviewing him on Tuesday from Italy. So that'll be our guest for the next episode. In the ocean for 4 hours. Swimming or on a boat. Kind of worked. They're crooked, but I think I have to go with it. All right, kicked it. Do they fit on his head? Swimming, that's awesome. What ocean? We're at? Will these snap off? Yeah, it should be fun. I'm excited. This should be a really cool guest. And somehow, Scott got this guest. Which never happens. Jersey Shore. Nice. That never goes that way. These are still sticky. All right, so it fits. That is a relief. Although they're crooked on his head a little right there. Okay, they fit. That looks nice though. All right, I'm gonna let that cure and dry there. Let's work on this a little bit. They just fell. Because he tipped over, but they didn't break. Oh. I'm gonna leave these here. All right, this piece comes, it's to go, how does that glue on? Oh, it comes out of the thing on the side of his glove, so it's gonna come out of here. Oh, how in the world? Hi, Dialogue. Good to see you, Al. I didn't drop it. I set it over there, and the whole bus tipped over. So technically, I didn't. All right. Does this fit in that hole? Nope. That's where they go, right? Jerry, this goes in here. This wire that has the camera thing on it, or the light. That doesn't fit either. Oh, it does a little. So that goes on there. And then, okay. And then this goes in here. And then I'll have to bend it. How does it bend? It's kind of bent. Oh, I don't want to bend it like that. Need something to like curve it. A little more. Okay. I think that'll look okay. And then this. Go here. Although I think it curves up a little more. Okay. I think I gotta get my little drill that out a little. Let me grab that. You guys can see it work. It actually works really well. Did a review on it a long time ago. And I was kind of iffy about it, but I've loved it for drilling out styrene. It's great. This stupid thing, This USB powered like mini drill. No, it's not LED. It's just light. That would be cool if it actually was. If you could light that up, well, that would be a lot of work. It would be more work than I'm willing to do. I'm gonna drill this out just a little bit. That would have been stupid. Does that fit better? Yes. It's like that? Is that it? Guessing? Yeah? Bend this a little more. I might make that a little deeper. Yeah. Then I'll drill this a little too. Okay. So I think that's okay. So I'm just going to stick this on here to prime it. Now, the primer I'm going to use is this stuff. It dries super fast. I used it on the thing that's on his chest. But you need this special thinner for it, which kind of sucks. But it's got... I could just use this lid. I'm going to use this brush. Stinks quite a bit. But I want to get in that hole. Dries really fast. I'm guessing the wire is going to need to be painted too to match. But stick with this for now. This is a great brush on primer. Like it works super fast. It's thick, but so for this sort of thing, it's pretty good. You're not gonna screw up any detail. All right, I'm gonna be done. Let that dry. Hey Barry, what are you up to? And it didn't fill that hole. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's like a right there. Those are the layer lines, and then it kind of. See if I can just fill it in. It's not gonna focus on that. Okay. What can I say? Listen. There we got that cork. Now let me get a cup. Pour some of this thinner in there. Where'd you go to dinner? What'd you have? And it thins really quick. Ooh, that thinner stinks. That's not good. What is that? It's not quite acetone. Hey, all right, people that are here, I saw a guy using Tamiya's airbrush thinner as model glue. Are you guys aware of this? And you can get it in a giant thing. So instead of the Plastrux plastic welder, you can get like this size of airbrush thinner that melds styrene together. This was news to me. Is this something I should have known years ago that everyone else knows and I don't? Like, what happened? Lasagna. Ooh, nice. Okay, so I thinned that. I gotta keep this, make sure this is really thin. Although that, let's see if you can, what happens when experimenting? Because I'm not used to this. I want to thin out some brush strokes in there. I can drag the thinner across. Seems to work. So yeah, I'm just dragging some of that thinner across there. Trying to smooth out some of those lines. All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm almost positive it's Tamiya airbrush thinner. I have to go back and look. There's there's a huge YouTube video about it. And I'm trying, who was it? One of the mini guys was talking about it. All right, where do I hold the glasses? Let's start with this. And this is drying ultra fast. Huh. Didn't know. So I thin this down a little bit. And I'm not too worried about crazy coverage because it's got to get painted again anyway. It's not staying black. Just need something for a base for the, oh man, these are crooked. This isn't fun. Especially for my hands. My droppy hands. All right, this is getting too dry in here. All right. So between, trying to see where the line is here. Oh, I see it now. Ugh. Paint a model, they said. It'd be fun, they said. Let me at least try and get 1 sec. Well, of course, I got a ding on there. What do I do with that? What do I do with that? Will this thinner work? Get some clean, like just plain thinner. But it's going to mess up the clear coat. I'm almost positive. Hey, Bill. That worked better than I thought. It didn't. Okay. Success! This is still so sticky. I think that's how I got to do it. What are you up to, Bill? I can't even look at the screen to see if anything's in focus. I'm so nervous. You weren't out doing fun stuff today? Too much under me. Is it not? Oh man, sorry. Yeah, I saw you guys got a ton of rain. It missed us completely down here where I'm at. Oh no, I just found a little support. Oh no. How am I going to clip that out? I got to get some really pointy clippers. And I hope it doesn't break everything. All right. So I don't know if you can see it. There's a really tiny support right. Oh, it's in both spots. Here. And there. All right, that one came out. I think I'm going to leave those other ones on there to help hold it up. There's, if you can see them, there's 2 supports under each. What do I do? cut those? Oh, okay. Taking them out. All right, leaving them. Dude, this is almost too sticky. It's a good shake again. Yeah, I clipped him. You got 8 inches of rain? Jeez. Does Scott's model build follow mine? No. No. Again, everyone I think should message him and ask him for live streams. I'll give him the codes. He can go to town. I know he's curing a bunch of stuff today for orders he's got. He is working today. It keeps going off camera. All right. So I think that works. So I'm gonna brace everything on. All right. It's a dark lens on his. It's got frost on the lens, it looks like, on this thing in the picture. He does miss you. He probably cried himself to sleep. It's still so sticky. Focus. So weather like in Puerto Rico today, Raphael? Probably warmer here. This sucks. I'm gonna be honest. This isn't fun. This is not my type of painting. I try. See? Hot and raining. All right. Or do I leave that clear? I think I might leave that clear. Leave it clear or paint it black? The picture shows it front. I don't know. But to try and get Yeah, clear. Although, but then you see like, well, I don't know. Once I get this painted, it might be okay. Yeah. Just weird how it looks with the light. Oh, I heard something crack. Sweating. How does that? Like, if you look through it, that's cool. But when you look at it, yeah, it looks fine on the sides. I think. Maybe if I hit the back. Ah, I'm gonna leave that one off for now. Damn it. I mean, we've all been there, right? That's fun. So much fun. Yeah. Oh, my elbow hitting. I'll just avoid that part with paint and then get that glued on next, I think. This has to get painted. Okay. Stuff is getting, oops, almost went to water. It is relaxing. You just got to have a different, it's a different kind of relaxing. It's like when you're the Hulk, you're always angry. This is always relaxed. I think that back a bit. This is not gonna get on camera focus. Yeah, this is why I've been waiting so long for this part. It was the least favorite looking forward to of this whole thing. I think I just screwed that up. Yep. God bless it. almost wish I could paint the whole thing black and erase what I don't want, but it would cloud everything up. All right, let's try and fix a mistake. Yeah, those AK ones are looking pretty nice. Saw some people using those. All right, I need some plain clear thinner. I'm just gonna dip in here. No, that won't work. All right, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a glob right there that I don't want. Let's see if it works as good this time. Something just fell. Actually, it works, which is shocking. Thought for sure it would mess with the clear. You know, Russell, you could have said that 20 minutes ago. I have it sitting right here somewhere. No, that's cheating. That's funny. That's got that other magnifier, so I can't. It's still making me laugh. Why didn't I think of that? Missed a spot somehow. What is that? All right, I think once I'm done doing these black lines, I think I'm gonna stop for a bit because I need to refocus. Although, going okay. Yeah, that's what he was just saying, Bill. Because I want to show my line painting skills, my fine motors control. All while trying to keep it in focus on camera. Russell, what other shows have you gotten to see this year? Anything good? Usually it picks up a lot in the fall here, but I haven't noticed a lot that I want to go see. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Rod Stewart, we talked about it already. It was okay. It was a weird ending, but it was okay. Not my type of music, but for what it was good. And sometimes you gotta go see things you don't want to see. Last night was all yacht rock for me. This is almost like one of those just because you can doesn't mean you should. It's a great kit, but man, these glasses. Now I got a little that spot on there I don't want, but all black there. Oh, Adamant should be fun. Cool. Where are you at in the UK? What do you mean? I don't drink or well, I do drink. Don't smoke. I didn't drink last night though. Those beers at the festival, they're $18 a can. For 2 drinks and a tip, it was $59 the other day. The last night, and we decided to rent chairs because I'm tired of hurting my backs. Grass. Okay, that's not bad. There's a couple little. I got to clean up a mistake right there. But that's not bad. Problem is when this is acrylic paint on there, I'm not going to be able to erase it as easy. When I do the brass, maybe I should use something that can be erased easy. Oh, nice. Look at that. Cool. You must have a ton of bands between those 2 cities that you're able to go see. Like Rod Stewart did Downtown Train, and he even called out Tom Waits and was like, that he did tons of covers again. It's just, I don't know. But it was good. That's like my last show I need to see is Tom Waits. Never got to see him. It's the bucket list show. The bucket list is dwindling in terms of bands that I got to see, and Tom Waits is, I think, one of the last ones. Guys, it's not bad. It's so far. And then if you hold it up to light, you can see the spots you missed. So I missed here. Sorry, I'll get it back on camera in a second. Missed there. Yeah. What else did he play? But yeah, like I said, Love Train was the last song he played. Love Train. The heck. And he probably did Rod Stewart, and I'm talking about that. No. 3 outfit changes? 4? No, it was 6. 6 outfit changes. Because our friends bet on it. But I felt bad for him because it was so hot. He had to be, especially being that old. Ugh, just. Yep, messed up the spot. Okay. I think. Nope, I missed the spot. All right. Nope, missed here too. Russell, have you ever gone to Wave Gothic in Germany? And Mariluna's this weekend too. I was watching some of the live stream of that. That must be awesome. Tavern Club. All right. I'm going to try and clean up my mistakes on here now. I think I got everywhere except where I got a glue. Yeah. All right. Let's clean this up. A nice clean brush. Some clean thinner. Okay. Now, first place I messed up right here. All right. I think that works. Good enough for me. Well, I'll take that. Oh, I missed that whole top. Funny how I can't see it till I look on camera. Kirk, you got the right idea. That's I think the best way to go now. And that's normally what I'm doing too. I tend to not pick things that have stuff like this. for that same reason. And this seems... gotta clean up one other spot. This whole... Oh, I gotta see... It's funny how I have to look at it on camera to see, but when I'm looking at it in person, it doesn't look like that. All right. Yes, they are. Although, if you ever watch Ground Affected channel, he has this system of painting flesh that is so easy and effective. And yeah, you have to go in and try and do some stuff, but if you like just the way he does pinks and just uses an airbrush to kind of nail it all, it makes it look so easy. All right, I'm going right there to fix that mistake. Oh, it's on the other side. Did it clean up? Yeah. Uh-oh, Kirk. Some people are going to want that. Maybe, hey, leave it open to chat right now. Maybe someone in chat wants it first. I think I got to fix this too. Actually, I don't know, but this thinner doesn't... I was worried that it was going to eat the clear coat, but it doesn't seem like it does. So it's almost just like erasing it. No, we don't want to give it away. No, no, no. You get your money back on that thing. All right. Let's take a break and glue. So what went wrong here? I'm not going to be able to clean this out. There's no way. That's what we're working with. Come on. Trying to clean that off. I love these new cameras. They get really good and close. It takes a little long to focus, but the other one, my old Brio, would not stay focused. And this seems to stay focused. Like it was always constantly refocusing. These seem to stay. Once you get it in there, it seems to stay. All right, let's get there. All right, let's try this again. Glue. I'm just gonna dip it in the glue this time. Glue. And let's see if it holds. Actually, that may have fixed things for me. It's not as crooked as it was before. So sometimes an accident helps. All right. Let's see how it fits now. Yeah, that fits better. Okay. That fits a lot better. So breaking it worked. It was on purpose. All right, all right, all right. So I think I got, I don't like the lines right there, but since this seems to work, let's give it a shot. I'm gonna thin this area out a little. It's nice that you can erase it. It really, really helps. Happy accidents, exactly. 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 All right, so there's a little bit I got to repaint there, but I think there we go. I'll look from the front. It looks straightish. Little. All right, let's do the arms of the glasses. Gotta reshake this. Ah! Give this a good shake. On the stir. Now, my question is, the thing on his chest, is it the same metal as the glasses are made out of? Is it that brass or is it a silver? What does everybody think? So let me make this bigger so we can all take a look at it. Is that silver or is it the same color as what's on his glasses? Oh, those. Oh, and these glasses have a shade to them. So they're like sunglasses. Same with that lens. That little lens looks like it has a thing on it. All this other stuff looks goldish brass. The thing on his chest, I think, is silver. I think that's silver. So let me use this brush now, actually. So I get a little more coverage. Almost dropped it right there. Who needs masking? Who needs liquid frisket? The other side. So I have that transparent smoke. I'll probably brush on those glasses then. The top ones. Looks base coated. But this is the part I've been fearing the whole project. Just trying to get that Dura aluminum. What is that? Glass glasses, silver sold. Yes, I think that's it. What's Dura aluminum? Why do I not know what that is? Let's see if I can use this to, yeah, smooth this out a little. It does work. I tried it earlier, but that was a small spot. Okay. All right, I'm going to set this off to the side, set this off to the side. Set that to the side, that to the side. This is going over here to dry for a minute. The arm's sticking up. Let's go back to the eyeball. Put this away. Cork, this thing turned out okay. You can still see that air bubble hole in the center. I think I'm just going to leave it and maybe put a little highlight dot on there. I didn't. I did not paint a version of our model club tape. I want to, it's sitting there, but I kind of want to do one of myself, cut it into a bust. But I do need to paint that. I'll do that on the channel too. But I got to do two other things. The bear and the phantom. Those are the first things because I promised those a long time ago. Then I will do one of those. All right, so we're back to this. Let's get back in there with just a little bit of that fluorescent orange. That might be working. And then, oh, all my colors went away. Take some of this. Alcad 2 duller shade of aluminum looks like cast aluminum effect. You know, do I have? I might have that. That's dried out. Exhaust? Is this? Let me look at this. If I can even open it still. This exhaust color. Yeah, there's no way that's opening. That's not bad. Although, it needs a little more yellow in it. What's this? Gold. These are these old. What does I was thinking more along the lines. This is bronze. Where's bronze? I was thinking this. Yeah, this is gonna be it. It's from. Get it shaken up. It's from Citadel, and it's a color to go with the Necrons. I think this is the color. This kind of, look at that. Wait, I think that's the color. No, it's a little more yellow. Maybe? I think I can get close. Use this as the highlight with like a gold under it. Might be the way to go. Keep that out so I know. Russell, I think you sent me a picture. Oh, look at that. Choose glasses. That rectangle thing is clear. It's a clear holograph thing. I just painted it black. I thought it was a mirror. Oh no. But it was cast. It wasn't cast clear. So what do we do? Just paint it silver? That might be. Yeah. I'll have to grab these and put them on the stream. Thanks, Russell. I'm gonna throw them up so people can see a little better. Let me download that picture. So it looks like patinaed gold almost. So if I go, change those properties. Or no, I'm just gonna add a new image so people can see it. Sort by date. There we go. Look at that. This is, thank you, Russell. That's what Russell just sent me. So it's, yeah, it's almost like gold with a green patina on there. And then those other things are just sunglasses. And the cap, is that a lens cap on that? Man. Where'd you find this pic? Like, I shouldn't even just, that's a great, where's that prop from? Huh. It's brass? Okay, so then, yeah, it's brass with the, that's a great picture though. So yeah, it's brass with the green, how brass gets that green look to it. But these, I even have, those are just sunglasses, but this is clear, but it wasn't cast clear. So I'll just have to paint that silver. Oh well. Oh wells. Prop auction. Jeez, I wonder how much it went for. Sometimes I'm shocked at how little some of that goes for. still tapping them away at this. I'm going to add some yellow. There we go. It blends in so much. White. Kind of like that. And then I think it's darker. Yeah, I think that's better. Grab some of this. I think if I just take this. I think that's what I'm going to do. Probably do a little few more highlights in there when it dries. But I think that's what I want. Where's my good brush? So I'm still seeing some edge work that's an issue, right? There. Clean it up a little. But I think that's what I want to do. Now, back to the eyeball. I'm going to pick out there. Now, it needs kind of getting, it's almost like a really bluish dark blue-gray. I'm going to go around the pupil. Darken that edge. That. It's got to dry though. And then go back with the green. There. So, and again, we're trying to mimic the eye from the movie from the beginning. Normally it wouldn't be green on one side. It's kind of the reflection we're going for, but a little. Have ads showed up at all? Has anyone seen an ad? I don't know if I've put it on, but turned off. I have to put them in myself. Let me try that. Hey everybody, I'm going to try and put in an ad. I just want to see how this works. See how it works. I don't think I can. Where do I do that? Insert ad. Testing. Skip it if you have to. I just wanted to see how it works. If everyone gets the same ad at the same time, what ad it was. Because I didn't want them going constantly out throughout the whole thing. Oh no. No ad so far? Some bowling shirt thing? Okay. Yeah, what kind of bowling shirt? What? That's weird. Okay, good. All right. So I can manually just stick them in there. A bowling shirt. They know this crowd? Nobody bowls. Or wait, does anyone bowl? Yeah, that's good. Skip them. I just wanted to see how it works. I'll probably throw them in once in a while. I'll give everyone a heads up. I keep kicking around the idea of doing YouTube Premium for myself and Rumble Premium so I don't have to watch ads, but I don't know. And my boycott of Disney, I think, is over. We'll see. I can actually, because I was all worried about Hulu going away, and now it looks like it worked. It was all me. Hey, good. I use ad blocker too on most stuff. How long have we been going? Oh, it's 6 o'clock already? Dang. All right. Probably shut down here in a second then. But I got where I wanted to get today, I think. So, Gina. I think I got where I wanted to. And I still want to do more, but watch me drop it again. So we got this. Let me fit. Dude. So shoulder cam. Let's move this there. So now it works. I got kind of what I wanted. I got to go buy yarn. I don't have any yarn in the house. I'm going to do the yarn to do the veins. So I'm not painting veins that we talked about yesterday. I'm going to go grab that tomorrow. I'm also going to go grab, there was something else I wanted to buy to go with this. I'll remember later, but I think that's looking okay with what I want to do. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Rick. But until I knock the glasses off his head, I'm just happy they fit well on there. And then the resin thing, I got to be really sure I'm done with that eyeball before throwing it in there and then getting the silver. So I want to make sure everything is colored the way I want and do that final seal. I think I'm done with the skin. I think I'm done with his face, other than gloss in his eyes. I think I'm done. I think I'm done with this. Might add a little more washes in there, just to bring out some depth. Actually, let me do that now. Let me grab, what do I want? Let's try some of the, I haven't tried the new, this new wash from, this black wash. I don't think, have I used it? So for his beard, we were talking about this a little yesterday. So this is the piece that came with, let me go back to overhead. This is what came with the kit, this tuft of white, which is like, that's probably the best. So I went, because I know me and I know I'm going to screw up that little amount. So I went and bought, I got another thing of mohair in different colors. I got some silver and I got some brown, and I might mix it all together to go. I might use this because it's a little more off-white. This is like so white. And I'm going to try and just lay in each piece. And I'm not exactly sure. I'm probably going to use gel medium with, I don't know. Oh, I got to buy some, what's Future Floor Wax called now? Because I'm going to use that for the veins. It's not Future Floor Wax anymore. Scott, is it something bright or what is that gloss? Let me see something here. Their wash is not very washy. If that makes sense. It looks like paint. See that? That's the difference. That is not very washy. That's thick. I just maybe need to shake it up a little more. But I think I want to just go and add. I want to use this brush. I'll use this brush. Just a bit of a shadow under that. Feather that around. That looks too much. Kirk, this is where you, this is the wash. The washes are fun. You don't have to worry about anything. I'm going to feather it up. Just so you get a little bit of a shadow underneath that piece. And down into there a little. Yeah, what is are people using something other than Future? Do I have? Because I just want something a lot. Oh, you know what I could use? That water effect stuff. No, I don't think I have that anymore. Do I have Future? Floetrol? Maybe Floetrol will help. Stick them on there. What are people using? I've used flat acrylic varnish to glue. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Like a varnish just to kind of stick them on there. But I thought I had. Oh, you know what? Just broke something. It's buried. Check it out. I do have it. It's so yellow, though. Look how yellow that is. Oof. Do I try this? It's very yellow. Although it might help the eyeball a little. It's that yellow. I'll try that. Forgot I had that. Does that wash turn okay? There. And I still think the camera is not, he's less yellow in the camera. Yeah, I'm gonna, good idea. Test it on something first. Good idea. Probably test it on a print or something, on a piece of plastic. But okay, I think I'm good. I'm stressed out from these glasses. I'll let them sit there. Boom. Yeah, it looks good. Looks okay. Leave those there. All right, everybody. I might be back later tonight. I'm gonna go grab some food. I just need to take a break. It's been going, yeah, I think 2 hours. What are we going? Yeah, about just exactly 2 hours. So stop there. I want to just nail this out and get it done. So thanks everybody for being here. We'll be back a little bit later. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that a ton. But I'm gonna come back and send this thing home. Finally, getting there. I feel like I'm the light at the end of the tunnel. So, see everybody later. Bye.